Hey, welcome to the space pod. Hold it down for the town when the bass drops. Started as a mission, now this vision about to take off. Do it for the humans, what we tell them when they say welcome to the space pod. Space pod. Hold it down for the space pod. Space pod. About to take off in a space pod. Space pod. No, we do it for the space pod. Space pod. Do it for the humans. No, I do it for the humans. Gotta keep it moving. We're rolling? Oh shit, okay. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Panley Invasion. This is another episode of Space Pod TV.
Yeah.
Man, we got the one and only T-Mac is in the building.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you back in the valley, man.
Hey.
Yeah. So you're like a Fargo local, right? You just came from Fargo.
No, man, I came all the way to be here from San Francisco.
Wait, what?
Cali.
California?
West Side.
Oh, he ain't local.
Oh my God, that is a first on. You have traveled the farthest here on Space Pod TV. So,
Yo, man.
Hey.
That's what's up.
give me them golf claps.
I'm a techie now in San Francisco. I rode my electric scooter here, you know.
Wow. I would have thought you either
real.
flew here, teleported,
That's what's up.
or drove.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
one.
I flew.
Okay, cool.
That's cool though, man. Like, goddamn, that's the farthest we've ever had anybody travel for some space pod, man.
Hey, you guys are doing your thing here. I gotta be a part of it.
That's crazy.
Appreciate you, man.
That's
Appreciate
just crazy. So how is it in California then, where you live?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's popping. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it's
Right.
You think of all the biggest companies in the world that have changed the world. Like that's the epicenter of
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's Facebook, Twitter, Uber. All these people are there.
So
it's-
you get a first-hand experience at all the greats of the greats, like whatever they're doing. You get a. Have you ever ran into like celebrities in public and shit like that?
Yeah, I go to events and then there'll be like MC Hammer.
Wow.
There'll be like people, yeah, like because Oakland's got a good music scene.
Oaktown.
Oakland's got a good music scene. So, you've got MC Hammer, you got E40, you got G-Eazy,
Damn.
you got Mr. Fab.
The hurricane.
Yep, you've got all these people out there. So Too Short, can't forget Too Short.
Oh my God,
Sorry, almost
legendary.
forgot. Oh,
Shout out to the OG
Too
legends.
Blow the
For
whistle.
real.
That's crazy.
Uncle Short Dog. And he still ain't got no
that's
kids.
my favorite word.
Bitch. Be a bitch. Oh, you know that one song that you were pumping all the time because you were doing like some DJ stuff? Function.
I'm out here trying to function.
We out here trying to function.
Oh, that's a classic.
Down.
Down. Got it out of function. Out here trying to. No, that was. Yeah, I always loved hearing you play that song because I was bumping it up here in the Midwest. And yeah, it's crazy the music scene out there. It's just so. It's kind of like Atlanta in a way where it like innovates the sound. The new wave, I guess you could say.
The Bay Area has its own sound for sure. I mean, I feel like
Right.
it has its own unique sound, and that stuff you could blow up there and not even there's only been like a few artists that really went worldwide out of the area, but like MC Hammer, E40, G-Eazy,
NWA.
but they all got that same style, right? Like, so it's
Oh shit.
unique for sure.
Oh yeah, Mac Dre. Shout
And
out.
if you do your history, you will know that Master P actually got a lot of his style too from there. And Tupac is also from Marin County originally.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
But Master P, that surprises me. I know he's repping New Orleans in the South heavy, the original country rapper. What was he doing out in the Bay?
I can't remember.
But he was
slanging.
just
I don't know.
working.
Yeah.
And Pac was, oh man, he repped hard for the West Coast at all times. They love that man out
Oh,
there.
and Mac Dre. We also can't forget about Mac.
No.
God
Hey,
damn.
R.I.P. Shout out. And I love some of the new dudes that are coming out of there too. And just they got that slang, they got that bounce.
The newest person that's probably blowing up from out there is Her. I don't know if you've
Haven't heard.
haven't heard of Her.
So how is that
Yeah.
spelt? Is it just H-E-R?
I think
H-E-R-R-E.
it's H.E.R.
Oh,
that's what's up.
that's
I think.
interesting.
Actually, I think I've seen that
I've only heard a
online.
few of it, but
Okay.
So what kind of music is it? It's a female, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, what kind of music does she make then? Is it like more pop or like?
it's kind
Rap.
of that mixture between pop, R&B, and I think. I mean, I haven't really
R&B
listened to
pop.
her too much, so I can't really say. I've heard a couple of her songs, but
Right.
Feel you.
Right.
So speaking of that, so I know you do kind of a little bit of everything now as far as music goes. You've made rap. Now you're into pop music, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been producing for a long time and writing for a long time since I was
Who know about
15, maybe.
Right.
Who been paying attention?
Writing, yeah. And obviously, if you know me, you know that me and Breeze used to be in a group together. Me, Breeze,
Yes, sir.
and Joel T. Shout out Joel T.
Shout out Joe.
In a group called TNT that, we did a lot of shows here in the FM area.
Yeah, some of the
So-
first hip hop shows, especially as a group dynamic.
Right. I mean, I would say we really helped raise the bar for that here back then.
You got a line that says, remember who put the North in existence, and the whole crowd remembered that one line. There's a reason for that.
Really? All right.
Yeah, I was eating at Perkins after the show that one night, and that's the one line they remembered. So yeah, with TNT, did a lot of major moves around here for a few years, couple of albums. Right?
Yeah, and then
Bunch
so
of
that
mixtapes.
was basically mainstream style rap. We just started making beats when I was like 18, 19, and then
Yeah, like you said, about 15, you kind of caught the vibe for it, and you started freestyling with Joel
right,
in high school.
right, and then and then we met you in college, and then
Yes, sir.
then it was all history from there. And it's I've been doing my own thing since, producing my own stuff that's very pop, mainstream, like you'd hear on the radio, top 40.
right.
It went from rapping to rap singing to now just singing, basically.
Okay.
But I do still rap in a duo group called Mac and Spitz with my
I
guy.
just heard some of that shit. That shit was crazy.
Shout out to Mac and Spitz. There's
So-
some of that on The Way.
So shout out to Conundrum Spitz, my other half back in the Bay. So
Okay.
What up,
yeah.
Conundrum? We really out here.
Shout out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. Because, yeah, the thing is, like, when you were talking about the progression, it started off kind of like a Lil Jon. You were really inspired by Lil Jon. I think for Halloween, you went as this dude like 18 times in a row.
Nice.
If you weren't a Chippendale dancer, that's what you were doing.
18 Lil Johnson. That I would have had to start a long time ago.
Yeah, I feel you, but you know what I mean. Like that was cool, and we made the party music, and it was great. And then
Right.
from that, you progressed. You started working with people like, is it Chris Searle?
Yeah, well, let me give a shout out to the people that I worked with here, which was that got us going. Was number one was VA. So shout out to VA.
Shout out VA. Yes, sir.
VA helped us get our songwriting a little bit more on point because we were young.
Dude, same.
Yeah.
That's he gave me a booklet actually on songwriting structure and shit.
Yeah, dude,
It's crazy.
You don't really think about it because when you first start doing it, you're just in the vibe and you start
Yeah.
throwing stuff down and you're like, this shit is hot.
You just
then
want to get it
someone's
out
like,
there,
It has to make sense. A song is a story.
Yeah, exactly.
It needs to make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, first verse through third,
Right,
whatever.
like you wouldn't just in a movie or a book, you wouldn't just all of a sudden
Yeah.
switch gears halfway and be
Yeah.
like, wait, what is he talking about? Just threw me off.
That's Ice Cube is so good at telling a story, even on a party track, and that's a good example of that. So shout out VA for doing that, and
Shout out.
he went to New York with us, along with this man right behind the camera over there,
My guy
Sprizzy.
Brian,
Sprizzy.
B Money, and
Hit the golden buzzer.
so VA sparked the whole bringing in all these different artists that he would collab with and connect with, and he started bringing them over to the spot. And we were
Oh, yeah.
We would start collabing and recording everybody. There was Embra
TC.
Tor, TC, Sonny Black, BJ Keaton.
Yes.
Even 701 Click came over. 701 Click was
Some of
doing
the
their
ladies
thing.
because you started doing stuff around 2009, 10 with you traveled to Texas to promote some music, and that was with Ange.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay,
Kansas City.
Yep. So Ange and a few
And
others.
Tinka, and there was so many artists that we worked with here, and that really sparked got me learning how to be a producer, a real producer, not just a beat maker. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh
wasn't
my
just
God,
making
real
beats
talk.
anymore. I was literally dealing with artists over and over, bringing them over to the spot. People
Right.
probably thought I was dealing drugs because every day somebody would come over and then
Nah.
just leave.
This man had it going on, though. Let me tell you, he would make anything a studio, and it would work. And he always had his inspirations up on the wall, kind of like you do around here. Had the Tupac posters and whatnot. And dude, it was just cool seeing you working with so many people. And like you said, being a producer, because it's constant contact. That's the difference. Like you make a beat, you might never see this person in your life.
You are managing everyone's you know, everyone
know
wants
what I
to do
mean?
what they want to do. So you're
Right.
managing that with everybody. So it's like you start to get in this rhythm of like, how do I manage this person? How do I convey the message they want to put out? And, you know, what is their
Yeah.
sound? What is their style mixed with a little bit of your sound?
Yep. Oh yeah, you gotta definitely put your own touch on it. Otherwise, you're not really their producer. You're just
like
like,
it.
you know, a robot that's pressing a button. All right, next. You know what I mean?
Right. Because anyone could just buy a beat offline and then record over it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
That's a beat maker.
it's easy nowadays to do that.
Oh yeah.
That's a beat maker, but it's a more personal connection, and that's always been, you know, with you as a more personal connection with the music. And man, it's just a trip. You know, you get to learn the artist and stuff. I remember you would make a beat for me and be like, "Yo, now it's you rap on this," and it was bounce to this. But what you would do is you drop a hook on it with the homie JT, and then you'd be like, "All right, now you fill in the gaps." So it was cool. You know, that was a step towards a production mentality for sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, like you said, you kind of got your start in Fargo as far as that's concerned. And don't get it twisted, this man will be out on the West Coast rocking a Fargo t-shirt.
Swag.
So to go off that, so basically after, you know, after the college era,
Yes.
I did some crazy shit that no one in their right mind would do.
What do you
I
mean?
was like
What you
this
talking about,
close to
Willis?
graduating from Moorhead, and all I needed was an internship, and I basically took summer school and maxed out my student loans, and then dropped the class so I could get the money. And then I just dropped out of school after I got
Damn.
the loan money.
Okay, did you buy,
And
like,
I bought a one-way ticket to England.
England.
Yo.
Because my
Wow.
guy,
This is cool.
my guy Darnell that I went to high school with,
Yes.
became a big reality star. He became a big
wow.
reality star in England, and he was on Big Brother, that show.
Okay, yeah.
And he had all this fame, and I started making beats for him, and I did that for 8 months just via internet, sending him beats and mixing his stuff.
Okay, on the internet. Yeah, I was wondering how long you were out there for, because I know y'all did like a music video out there.
Yeah, so I almost dropped out even sooner because they were like, come be in the video. And he's, you know, he had all these connections and all these people. So I was like, all right, you know what?
Opportunity knocks.
I can't drop out just yet, but I was like, do the video, do this. And to be honest, like he actually lip synced my chorus and he kind of sounds like me. So
Damn,
if
nice.
you see it,
Nice.
it's
Watch
actually
this.
my voice. It's actually my voice by him singing it.
What
Like,
was some of the name of some of these songs from that era? Because all this stuff is on YouTube, right? If you-
Kisses on contracts.
Oh yes, my kisses on contracts. I had girls that I was hanging out with around the time when you put that song out could not get enough of that song. They're like, whatever T-Mac's doing, he's doing it right. So you had the formula.
So basically, I dropped out because he's like, hey, we got a show. We can open for Flow Rida at the Indigo O2 Arena. And if you guys don't know what the Indigo O2 Arena
You know
is,
who
the
Flow Rida
biggest.
is? You know what the O2 Arena is? You
It's
about
the
to find
biggest.
out.
It's the biggest venue in England.
Wow.
Yeah, the,
and so-
the Beatles got their start there.
And it was like, yeah. So
What was that like,
Quick
opening for
side
him?
story for you. So when I went to go open, so I got there like June 2nd or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then on June 4th was the show, and he sent me. So there was all these people. The show started at like 7. There was all these people before Flow Rida. It was like midnight, and we
Yeah.
still hadn't gone on yet because we were supposed to go right before Flow Rida.
But you got a big crowd too.
Everyone was pissed. They were like, they were chanting "Flow Rida" because they've been there for 5 hours, and then I'm next. I
Oh,
said,
no.
"Oh hell no! Why do you got to do this to me?"
Oh no.
Right?
So
But
then I go out,
You know
I
how
start
we do.
going. You know, I can get a crowd going, but there's like 600-700 people out there just mad trying
And
to.
it's
see Flow
just
Rida.
you. It's just you.
So it's me, Vanessa, and Darnell because we formed a little group called DTV.
Yes, shout out DTV. That was
And-
fire.
And so the first song was like, you know, they were trying to get warmed up to it. And then as soon as Vanessa came out for the second song, people were like, okay, because she got a good voice and she's cute, right? And everyone was, okay, getting more into it.
Yeah.
And then Darnell came out and it was like, oh. So it was, I mean, talk about nerve wracking. Like that's, that was
Wow.
like, oh shit, you're going to just, you're going to,
They were coming for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But at the end of the day, like what you said is it all worked out. The silver lining was you had a producer's mind state there because you brought the girl out, little eye candy, and she could sing. And then you brought out the reality star, and then
Right.
you just went out there and killed it.
and then they loved it by the end. But still, man. And then Flow Rida got there just after we got off and walked right on. You know how they do.
Yeah, right,
The big
right,
artists, they show up right at
Oh,
the
yeah.
time and then get on and
Oh
then go.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's quick. It's quick. We just did JCI with the Yin Yang Twins, Chingy, and Bubba
I
Sparks.
saw that. Hey.
Appreciate you, and that was the same mentality. Now we open for that. but we set the stage.
And I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
it
they
was
made
good.
us go very first, and I was not planning on that. I was like, what?
The fuck?
Yeah, like people
the
haven't
hell?
even shown up yet, so we had to work with what we had. But I think they enjoyed it. It looked like they enjoyed it.
It was such a good set list that we really had a good time, and
Yeah.
a couple of photographers to capture the moment. Now, you got some photography from your O2 arena.
Yeah.
But who did that for you? Do you? Even,
I don't remember. It was just someone from the venue. But you know what? That's to go off your guys' point though. That's how it's how you handle the situations. You
Yeah.
get thrown in first.
Yeah.
Screw it. We're going to perform for these 40, 50 people, whoever,
Oh, right.
whatever. The same as I would perform with 500.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
We did it no differently. We were jumping around. We used actually most of our energy at sound check.
I know. I remember that shit.
And there was nobody in the motherfucking arena. And Yanni knows what we talking
actually
about.
had a little crowd of people that were like turning up to our shit.
Yeah, it was Chingy's bodyguards and like a couple of other openers. But it was cool. Like you
Yeah.
always give it your all. And we had a few hundred people, so it was all right.
Did Chingy do I don't go. I don't go.
He did
That's
some
his
new
new
shit.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, he got some twerk shit. He
that
did
shit is the song that's stuck in my head almost every day right now. I don't know why.
he did that,
Because
and
the
it was
beat
crazy.
goes doom, doom, doom.
It's super simple trap.
Doom, doom,
Yeah.
I don't go. I don't go.
Yo, he did that.
Chingy came back with that one.
He did some remix
Shout out
classics. It's cool to see how they do the shows too. Like he'd do the old songs, but it'd be like a remixed version of it. Same type of beat, but done in a different sequencing. You
Okay.
know? So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. But so you were over there repping with DTV. I almost said DTP. Then that's Luda.
What about DDP?
Speaking of, who's some of your biggest influences musically before we move on? Like you came up, we talked about Lil Jon and stuff on the beat making, but lyrically, who's some of your biggest influences in this music game? Period.
God, lyrically?
Yeah, because you know you lyrics. That's why I fucked with you. Because you was always lyrical. I had to listen to your raps 3, 4, 15 times.
I mean, obviously Eminem. Because Eminem was our
That's what's
era.
up.
That's the difference.
Well, he
I
was with
in-
D12 when we was, doing
I was
our-
in 9th grade, right, when Eminem came out. Eminem's second album, obviously super anticipated after he blew up.
Yeah, and that was a monster of an album.
We had Joel T. We had Joel go out
JT.
at second period and buy 20 CDs from Target.
What?
the
Because
hell?
everyone wanted it, and he brought them back slanging at school. Like that's go to Target right now and get these.
That's dope
There's no
shit.
Uber. There's no there's no like
Wow.
streaming
There wasn't even
online.
really a
Like, you had to
taxi.
run over there and get the CD and come back.
And he was slanging them.
Well, yeah,
get
because
back in an hour because it's school, right?
people didn't have their driver's license yet, right?
Yeah, like there was
Yeah.
one person that had it. We're like, you got to take Joel to go get
right.
these CDs.
right.
And so this dude is just stacked full of money. You're like, here's $20, bring me back this shit. And it was what was that? The Eminem show? No, Marshall Mathers LP.
Yes.
2000, his second album, Marshall Mathers LP.
Boom. Yep.
All right, so Eminem's a big influence.
Eminem, Ludacris. Ludacris more on his inflections and his rhythms.
I remember-
because he would go
yeah.
quick. Mm-hmm.
And the way he would say things.
Right.
His tone, his delivery.
I mean, we grew up in the era of Luda, Twista, Bone Thugs, all rapping hella fast, right? So,
Oh yeah, right.
So
Yes,
like
sir.
that was my shit. Tech Nine,
Love
right?
Bone
Gotta give a
Thugs.
shout out to Tech Nine.
Tech Nine
Shout
was
out
just
Tech Nine.
kind of blowing up at that time too. Mm-hmm. He came out with Angelic, and then it was on from there. So
I'm a player. That's the one I know.
Pineapple Rum and Caribou
I'm a player.
Lou.
Oh, that one I know that one too. Yeah.
Caribou Lou.
So yeah, I remember when we were in the basement over at the college. Luda you were buying every album from him, and he was a big inspiration to you. Around the red light district time.
And from producer standpoint, I mean, Timbaland, hands down, number one.
What up?
And then
What up?
him and Luda stuff together was my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Timbo. God, we actually talk about Timbo quite a bit. Like he is something to be modeled after as far as a producer goes.
He is, because look at the recent stuff they've done. Well, semi-recent. Like his whole thing with Empire. Like Timbaland produced all the songs on Empire. And Empire is not only
Yeah, the
like
TV show.
not only like a dramatic kind of soap opera type show. They're making original music, and people are like, I want to buy those albums.
Oh, right.
So they're doing
genius.
double. Yeah, it's genius. They're doing double.
Goddamn.
It's like
And they got constant promotion coming in from every angle You know,
It's crazy.
you watch an episode, you're gonna want to just, where the hell can I find that sound? You know, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
So Timbo's killing it. God, yeah, he's killing it in the game. God damn.
So-
Yeah, I remember like people would hear that show and think, you know, yeah, like you said, the song was almost bigger than the show was
Yeah.
at times, and there was an all-star cast on that show.
There's some talent on there. I mean,
So Timbo's an inspiration, but I know lyrically, yeah,
you know, Eminem, Luda,
like you said, Twista.
Twist, all those guys. I mean, Tupac, obviously. Tupac
Right.
was like younger influence. Like I was like 7th grade to.
Right, absolutely,
yeah.
because he was gone before a lot of us were doing anything. With
Right.
this. But like that's kind of where you and me met in the middle. Because okay, Paylene, you know about this, man. I meet up with this dude and he's like, "Yo, trap beats. I need trap beats." And I come in bumping some Tribe Called Quest and some Jay Dilla. And he's
Oh,
like,
I know you were always about that.
Oh my God.
Dilla was my man. He kind of like showed me how to be a producer at the era where that you're talking about, because I was like, God damn it.
And then I came in from the crunk side.
Yes.
I was like Yin Yang Twins, Mike Jones, Lil Jon.
And the fusion of it, the hybrid, was such a beautiful thing, because I got down on your beats lyrically. I was rapping like it was a Jay Dilla track, but then all of a sudden it's this club track. and me and Paylene, we got the same vibe when we
Yeah.
make music. This guy's making some. Wait till you hear this new shit.
I love what you guys are doing. I mean, I love what the show. What you guys are doing here is good. Giving people an
Salute.
outlet from the
Appreciate
Fargo
you.
Moorhead area. Anyone that passes through,
Yeah.
they
Oh yeah.
need it. People need it out here. I mean,
Yeah. As
Yep.
long as you got an active fan base and you're actually taking this shit serious, we will put you on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that's some kind of. It's kind of exclusive at this point because we don't want to waste our time with people who aren't going to be promoting the episode when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dropped your episode. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
And then they just do nothing with it. It's like not up to us to sit there promoting it for a whole week straight.
Right.
It's up to them. And like, we give you your product, and what are you going to do with it? Type shit. But like for the people that deserve to be on here, yeah, they definitely get to be on here. So
that's great.
yeah.
And speaking of, shout out to Matt Becker. I gotta
Shout out.
Yo.
Gotta give a shout out to Matt Becker because
Mr. Mac.
I always know him as Shaggy, so I'm always gonna say Shaggy because
Yes.
that's when we were
DJ.
making mixtapes back in the day, and
Yeah, we can't
Shaggy did our album cover, TNT album cover. Back
Oh,
in the
wow.
day. He made it, and he was still.
Oh
in
yeah,
high
you told me
school.
about that. You told me
We
about
don't want to
that.
get too far
This
past
fool-
TNT Empire without mentioning Shaggy was in high school. Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah, Matt Becker.
Matt Becker was
Shaggy.
in
and it's
high
fuck Matt Becker now. But
Yeah, fuck Matt
Hashtag
Becker.
fuck Matt Becker.
Yeah.
We got him an episode. I was just at one of his concerts last night, EDM. He's killing it.
Was that a good show?
It was beautiful. It was lovely. There was not a bad vibe. And I was smiles, great lighting. And you could tell when Matt's up there, he loves that scene. Because, he's more of a promoter now. But he's also getting into the DJ thing. And, he was hyping up the crowd. I had a pineapple. I was walking around. X3P was in the building taking
Damn.
pictures. I seen everybody,
A
man.
pineapple walking around. God damn, I missed that one.
Who lives in
So-
a pineapple under the sea? Breeze.
Oh, what the fuck? That's Dr. Breeze, not Dr. Dre.
Paging Dr. Breeze.
Bro, you got to give him some. Come on, man. Give him some fucking SpongeBob voice. Give him something. That's the shit. They used to fuck with me all the time. But yeah, so shout out Matt Becker. Fuck Matt Becker, and
Shout out and fuck him at the same time.
we love that guy. But yeah, these are some of the people we came up with. And God, so how now that you're out when you first got out to the West Coast,
So, yeah.
so you're in Europe. What's the next step?
So I do my thing in Europe. I figure out how to graduate. Don't worry about it. Figured it out. I got a
Nah.
degree.
Word.
Nice.
Went out to the West Coast. My guy Shane was living out there, so I had one
Yes.
person out there.
Shane's the man.
Which that's how it works. You got one person to make the move, and then you have someone to
the
go
homie.
out and live
Right.
with or whatever, help you out.
The homie, man. Hell
Yeah, the homie. And anyways, the long story short is like I just kept grinding on the music out there. I started making lots of connections. I would just go online and look at all the local people and just start sending people tracks. Like I didn't care. I said, I don't care if you have my beat. Like
Just
I wanna collab with you. Use it. And I got this dude.
That's beautiful.
Marlon Lockdown, who I sent him a few beats and he started recording. He's like, yeah, cool, from Oakland. Started recording on him. And I don't know if you guys know I Am Sue. I Am Sue's on Function. I'm out here trying to function.
Oh, all
He's
right.
one of the dudes
Know his
featured on.
voice,
He said,
absolutely.
I Am Sue's pretty big out in the Bay.
That's what's up.
I didn't even
Shout out.
know this, and then he's on my beat.
Wow.
And I'm like, because I was giving. You know, the
Because
more
you were just like blindly just you can have it, you can have it, you can have it, you can have it.
Right.
And
the
that's
more-
sometimes how you got to do it too.
the more you give
That's crazy.
out into the universe, the more you will receive. It's
Facts.
not just take. It's
Right.
like I was just like, hey, I want to just do something with everyone. Like I'm trying to collab. I'm trying to, and
Wow.
so all of a sudden, and I'm like, I don't even know who he is at that point. I'm like, I don't know who this is, and then I realized, wait, this dude's actually pretty known out here.
Right.
You know,
You
and
end
so
up
that
working
was
with a star just by putting your stuff out there in
Yeah.
a real way. And, you know, it's good to make a living off of your trade. I would never say give your whole self away for free, but
Right.
man, every once in a while,
know your worth, but also be open, and you got to use your gut instincts to trust the people that you're working with. And
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
I like that.
you know, I went back and forth between LA and San Francisco for a while. I've been in San Francisco now for the last, I don't know, 7.5, 8 years. But
Hey.
for that first year or two, I was back and forth, and I met a lot of people. You know, I joined a online thing called NARIP. It was the National Association of Recording and Industry Professionals.
Nice.
So like they have all these events you can go to, just networking, right? Like being around like-minded people.
I see that
Right.
with you. You go to these business events like BMI events or something, stuff like that, and you really go to study the music. You go to study it.
And the big thing is like meeting people that just do the same stuff. Because
Right.
yeah, how else do you find those people? It's like,
Well, you've rubbed shoulders with who? You know, you've rubbed shoulders with some people.
yeah, and you know, after going to some of these things, I've met people that I've collabed with, and I've met people that, for example, just from being out and about, this guy, he doesn't even work in music. He hits me up randomly, like a year after I met him, and he said, "Hey, my friend's finalizing his movie."
Oh, nice.
Word.
And he said he was supposed to license this song from Def Jam and it fell through. And he doesn't really
Right.
have any money left in the budget, but he needs a song. And I thought of Got Money right away because it's for the strip club scene in
Yes,
a
sir.
movie.
Oh, wow.
and I
love
said,
that.
yeah, sure. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to get an upfront fee for it, but
The
I knew
royalties.
that the royalties would come in later, and they have been.
Have they?
It hasn't been a
Okay.
ton because it was a direct-to-DVD movie, but it had some well-known people in it. It had Steven Seagal.
Speak.
So it's called Gut Shot Straight. It's playing in Canada, Japan, South America. It was in the red box, you know, like the red boxes where you rent
Yes,
the DVDs.
yes, yes.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
saw that thing at the grocery store by my house. I was like, what?
Did you buy the movie?
So yeah, he sent me a copy.
Oh, you gotta have
Yeah,
it.
he's-
I would have framed that shit. I would have
I-
put it right on the wall, man.
So I have it, and
That's
it's in the
amazing.
strip club scene. So he's like, it's the
Which
one
is
dude.
perfect.
It's the one dude from CSI.
Yeah.
is starring in the movie. The bad guy from Avatar. I forgot his name. Steven Seagal, and there's like a bunch of known people in it.
Wow.
And it's in
And now
the
you're on the
strip-
credits, you know, and you get to say that.
Right.
You know, you can promote that and market it in any way you want, but that's just got to be a cool feeling.
It is. I mean, it's like, what's more important to me? You know, like money will follow as long as you're grinding and passionate about what you're doing, and you keep grinding. Like it'll
The
come
passion
around.
for it. Absolutely. Don't quit. Because,
Yeah.
like Palin, you always say this, like, right when you're about to quit, what?
That's when something big's about to happen.
I know, you
That's
see
just
that-
always how it is.
You see that picture that they always show with the guy trying to dig for gold.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like you don't know how close you are, and one guy
Yep.
quits, but the gold is right there.
Yep.
He just didn't get there.
Yeah, I know exactly that
Yeah.
meme. And it's like you just got to keep going. And if your heart's in it, I mean, you really can't lose because you win either way. You're doing what you love in this life.
And
Well, that- yeah.
entrepreneurs don't work for money. That's hands down number one. Entrepreneurs don't work for money.
Speak.
They work for because they want to do something. You know what I mean? And the money
Something
will come.
in this world. And yeah, and you know, winners want to see other people win. Like successful people want to see other people be successful. So don't ever worry about. Don't be out to prove your haters wrong. Be out to prove your supporters right.
So
Yeah.
You feel me?
yeah, I mean, so basically after that, I mean, I've just been grinding, making music. I met Conundrum Spitz out there, you know, and we do Mac and Spitz as a duo. So we do rap as a duo. And I know you want to play that shit.
No, you go right ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear something, man.
I know we've been talking. We haven't played no music yet, but
Oh shit, it's about to happen.
everyone's like, "What does T Mac make? What is?"
Yeah, we wanna
talking about
know.
talking about pop,
Come
rap.
on. It's right. Well, what's one of the names of your albums? You're talking about genre.
Genre is not an option.
There's a reason
Damn.
it's named that. This guy covers many territories and many bases. So
Yeah, that's an old one. I mean,
Yeah, that's not even new. That's about the time you met
That was like,
Conundrum.
yeah, when I first got out there. But then my own stuff is like the pop stuff. So I just released a new album last month.
Okay.
So it's
we
only
gonna check
five track EP basically. Yeah, some of the songs VA help write, and he's been hanging on to them for a while. So we put them out, and we're
Nice.
getting lots of good feedback from it. So
And what do you look for in those projects? Like what good feedback, but are you looking for placements, sales, numbers? What are you looking for?
I'm strictly good question. I'm strictly looking. I'm not trying to be a
Yeah.
performer. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. I'm strictly trying to be a recording artist and producer and make songs strictly for licensing.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
you've got
One.
all these streaming companies now. You've got Netflix, Hulu. So anyone out there listening that's thinking of like, how can I make money off my music? There are so many platforms out there where you can try to pitch to get licensing, which is, you know, you've got Hulu, you've got Disney, you've got
So many ways to get paid in the game.
Netflix, you've got Roku, you've got all these places where content is needed, and
Yeah.
all these private companies that put their own videos out. You know, like they some of these companies can't afford to license big artists. They can't just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna use this Beyonce song." No, Beyonce's gonna be like, "I need $10 million."
Right.
What?
Right.
I'm gonna be like these nuts.
I'm gonna be like, "Got him."
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, I mean, I feel you on the opportunity, man. So we gonna cover a few bases here.
Oh.
What y'all know about this here?
Shout out to my boy Ralph, featured on the hook.
Yeah. Space Pod exclusive. T-Mac.
It's a quarter past 2.
Ooh, turn it up.
Something for you. Got the loud, better hurry. Got the shots, Steph Curry. What you doing? Come through. What you
Slap
doing?
it.
It's just hot. It's just
What
hot.
you doing?
This is on a rap tip right here.
What you doing? Come through.
She's sniffing out the party like the canine is coming. When she go missing in the mission, you all know where she going. She can't buy off sale, so she's sailing off to the ocean where the sun sets and we keep the liquor a-flowing. I keep my beats on my beats, pill popping, keep it loud, smoking loud, but the neighbors keep knocking. The real deal, Holyfield, so she homie hopping. Go nibble on my ear, but don't bite it, bitch. I'm watching. Be the man of the year, 2018, better cop it. I don't wanna see your ring, little hobbit, better stop it. You know I make hits while your mixtape flopping. Look all the way up, so you see this what I'm dropping. Black, Asian, Latinas of all kinds. Got a multicolored mind, yeah. Call me Dennis Rodman, or watch a swisher burn slowly. Each of you come with me and go and take your turn with me like a round robin. I got my sidekick, call it Batman and Robin. We gon' need some more apples in the bucket if she fucking keep on bobbing. I got ease on delivery, yeah, I know you're feeling me. She say I'm acting different, well I'm different, please forgive me. Yeah, the beat stay flapping. Rick James, yeah, that just happened. 5 fingers to the face. You know I got the lighter fluid, so go and grab the lighter wood. Remember when
Say
you
what?
get to know ringers in my place.
Say what?
Off.
Quarter.
T-Mac
God.
on a space pod.
It's been a minute since I heard that one.
Wow.
But that's one of the songs right now that's in consideration to be placed in a show.
Oh, that's probably gonna get in there, man.
So if y'all don't know,
catchy.
now you know.
Hopefully, man. It's crazy because it's not even about how good the song is half the time. It's how specific they are with what they need for the section of the video.
Right.
So it's like they're actually very specific. Like Taxi.com, Taxi Music is like
Yes.
a big one.
Yep.
Get up
They'll-
on Taxi if y'all don't know how to get your music into movies.
It's like $300 a year, but they send you specific opportunities. They'll say, looking for 90s sounding hip hop that don't talk about specific brands or times, talk about life
Yes,
experiences and this. They'll give you a very detailed like pitch.
And you got a catalog of music that right when they ask for it, you can send to them.
And you can upload like up to 200 songs with your membership. So you could put as many songs as
You're
you
ready.
want. So that's why there's so many ways to make music besides, you know, if there's people out there that love producing and rapping or songwriting, but don't necessarily want to be on a stage.
Yeah.
That's how you can do it.
Okay, yeah. That's really smart. Like I said earlier, outside of this interview, I was like, I don't think anyone in Fargo is even focused on licensing. And y'all really need to be, because like I know some of y'all are saying I'm gonna make money off my music, but like you don't realize how hard it is.
Yeah.
Like
It's
direct
hard.
sale money off your music? Are you kidding me?
Not anymore.
You ain't
Everyone's
making-
streaming. Everyone's streaming.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, the iTunes changed the game completely. And now Spotify changed the game completely.
Yep.
And Pandora, like Spotify and Pandora right away changed the game completely. And
Yep. And
That's
if you're wondering how to get on those type of platforms, it's not one of those things where you just go to the website and create an account and upload your shit. No, you got to go through an official distribution channel,
Right.
Like CD Baby or TuneCore or what's the other one?
there's Ditto.
DistroKid.
DistroKid. That's the other one I was
DistroKid.
thinking about.
These are
I
some
use-
examples.
I
There's
use
more.
TuneCore, but
Yeah.
I mean they're all have their ups and downs.
And
right?
that's
I
to
don't-
get
Yeah.
And that's to get on the platform. You know, we're talking about Taxi. There's a reason you pay for those memberships because that's big money.
And they give you the good thing about Taxi is what we were talking about earlier is they give you actual short critiques back if it doesn't get picked. So
Okay.
not only
That's
do you just
beautiful.
submit and be like, I didn't get it, poor me.
'Cause some people gotta pay
they'll
for those.
say, hey, the mixing was the problem.
Yeah.
The idea is
Right.
good. The idea is good. The mixing was the problem. Or they'll say, you know, this was not on pitch with what we wanted to, what the opportunity was. This is complete. Like if you
So now the
submit-
next time you submit, you can correct those mistakes.
Right. And that's how you do it. You got to learn. You got to learn each time. Like everyone thinks they got to be perfect when they put out a song. That is not the case. Just put
Not
it out.
anymore, no.
Yeah, put it out, learn from it, and put it out again.
Yeah.
And put it out again.
Yeah.
I like that. So now we up to about the mid 2000 teens with your music career. So now you've branched off into a new direction. We heard the hip hop. So what's kind of the new direction? What are you really focused on as a solo artist?
So I'm doing all singing now, all very kind of mainstream style stuff. I just did a project for Chris Searle.
Shout out Chris.
Shout out Chris Searle. He's a artist from the UK that I met. We actually won a
Oh,
LA
for real? Because I thought he was from LA.
So he's a UK artist that moved to LA and was living in LA forever. And we actually won 2 LA Music Awards together.
Wow.
So I produced the first dance song I ever produced.
First.
Like one of the first like dance songs I
Yeah.
produced.
Yeah. Won an award.
He was like, I like this, and then he used it, and then I was like blown. Like I was like, wait, what? Because I was like, I don't
Yeah.
even make music like this.
Yeah.
I don't even get down like this, man.
Right. So that's why it's cool to also explore what you might have somewhat interest in. It's like just mess around, right?
Right.
So
That's what I love
So
about it.
his new project is based on men's mental health, which is a big thing right now. It's like, you know, there's a lot of
Nobody's
mental
paying
health.
attention to it
Yeah.
as much as they should, type of thing.
And so I did 5 tracks for him. He flew out to San Francisco and literally we banged out 5 tracks in 5 days.
Because I
Hell
remember
yeah.
y'all were doing the award shows with like minks on and stuff. Y'all had like furs and jumping in limos.
That's that LA style.
Damn.
Well, when you do it big. Because when you came back here, you know, you had the party bus and you were wearing suits. And I was like, okay, he leveled up.
Yeah.
So y'all got a new song, but 5 new songs, it sounds like. And you've won some LA Music Awards. Tell us about this. What was that all about?
So it's cool. It's like I think there's like 3 different cities they do these awards in. I mean, they have a ton of award shows, right? But the same guy did like 3 different award shows. It was like Phoenix, LA, and somewhere else.
Okay.
And this was back in 2010, 2011, and this was a connection I met through Darnell in the UK. So,
I love that. Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it was like the first time I ever been to LA was to go to that award ceremony, that award show. I was like blown away. I was like, what's
not
going on
fucking
here?
around. This guy gets in there and he's
That's
off
when
and
I
running.
really felt like I leveled up. I was like, what's going on out here? Like it was all new
Feel
for
you.
me.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, so we're connecting back and doing more projects. So it's cool.
Yeah, because that was a minute ago, and now, like you said, you're reconnecting, and you got some new stuff coming out. Now, as far as your solo career is concerned, what's the name of that newest song you just released
Yeah,
last
we
month?
got to know this.
Don't be so shy.
Don't be so shy.
Don't be so shy.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for it on YouTube right now.
Yeah,
it's
we
on-
got to hear that one.
It's on. You got Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple, yeah, I'll find it. I think you sent it to me. You might have emailed it to me.
I can send it to you right now, actually.
All right, yeah, well, do that and talk about,
Hey.
while you're doing that, talk about how this song came to be and what your new direction involves.
So the new direction is very mainstream commercial singing stuff. It's kind of got like an old school feel to it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I don't ever want to make music to sound like what's going on right now because
I'm the same way, I feel.
there's timeless stuff out there. You hear something like
Come on.
Journey,
Rick
or like,
James.
There's so many things that are just played forever because it's timeless. Like you can play
Right.
it at any time.
Yeah.
You could put it on the shelf, grab it 10 years from now, and it'll still be a hit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not really trying to sound like all the new sounds and all the stuff that's going on.
But you know what you like.
Right. And
know.
this was a song that VA had written like 5 years ago, and he just couldn't figure out what to do with it. We didn't have any lyrics written for the verses, but he had the chorus down, and he had a beat that he had bought. And
That's
so I
what's up.
basically took the beat and all the stems and remade it into what now is Don't Be So Shy.
Okay. All right.
So that's kind of the way that happened.
And that's the lead-off single.
Yeah, and I got some cool stuff happening soon because I got like 3 or 4 pretty big DJs. Actually, probably 5 or 6 because I even got Matt Becker's gonna remix it. Like
Nice.
I got a bunch of people gonna remix it. So
That's that connection,
Nice.
man. Even though we all live in different places across the nation or the world, the internet makes it possible. Or even the mail, if you had to, you could just send it on CD or something. Like, you know?
I mean, you could, but I don't know,
I don't know
if
how they would
anyone's.
play it though.
no, I'm saying as far as like stems and vocals and shit. But yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Let me
No,
wait
it's-
1 week, and I'll get your revisions here, and give me another 2 weeks, and you'll get my response
That's
to that.
just the way it was too.
I'm gonna share this with you though right now, bro.
yeah, do that.
Oh my
do
I
that.
God.
got you.
So Palian-
So what? Yeah, I want to know a little bit more about Palian because I know we kind of collabed on something a long time ago.
Are
Yeah,
you for
what-
real? Because he didn't
No,
start until
you-
2013. Or
Yeah,
something
but
like
you
that.
sent me something for him.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you remember?
I don't even
Or-
remember. You got to tell me what that was because I don't remember.
maybe
this
I'm
shit.
tripping.
It
Maybe
could
I'm
have been.
tripping.
It could have been another artist up in Grand Forks, but I had a bunch of beats from you, and I was trying to get artists, you know, to work with around like 2014, 2015 before I put out Summer Camp. Well, Palian was one of those artists because I seen that he was rapping, but we didn't even ever connect until about a year ago.
Yeah, he kept trying to meet me at a hotel to work on music straight up.
Yeah, I'd come.
Were you like, hey, bro, Chris Hansen is gonna pop out and be like,
No, it wasn't like I wasn't getting like a weird vibe, but it was just always inconvenient
Y'all are crazy.
for either one. You know what I'm saying? He's
was
like,
like-
"Hey, I'm back in Fargo. What's up, man?"
So this is
because
this
Breeze is a grinder though. That's why I respect that shit.
Oh yeah, no.
So I was like, Breeze is grinding.
No, I knew he was serious too. We just
Alright.
kept getting our wires crossed.
Well,
and
well, to
shit.
touch on that grind, you know, I don't ever talk about myself. I mean, you got to let the work speak for itself. Really, other people will bless your name or not. So I would come down here and I would rent rooms. Actually, shout out to my place, the hotels.
Shout out.
Okay, I would rent a corner room on the first floor, and I set up all my equipment in there. And then I would call whatever artist I could get in Fargo to come record some stuff. I think I hit up Boss Bread, you know Bread and Seth. Hit him up to come through. I'd hit up Mr. Palian and whoever could come through just to capture these artists because I wanted them on your beats, my beats. I just wanted to mix it.
Right.
So, you know, that's that grind mentality. And if you're willing to do that kind of crazy shit, you might survive out here in this industry because this industry eats its babies. So you got to just love what you do.
Yeah, facts.
For sure.
For real.
For sure. I just shared that with you.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
we coming back
So
into
wait,
it.
now you've made beats for VA, right? That he's like sampled with other artists and shit.
Yeah, so VA just does writing and production.
Okay.
Like he's not like an artist. He doesn't rap or
Okay.
sing or anything. But
So chances are some of the beats that he's because we've worked on projects, we have unfinished products that we were gonna get out there, but you know things happen, whatever. But I'm trying to think of
oh, so probably one of those beats is mine.
that. I don't want to hurt you, babe.
Babe.
Yeah, you made that.
So I actually put that out
Really?
because it never got used.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so when I was working with VA,
Oh shit! So
He
you could
wanted-
have almost had one of my
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
one of my songs.
I actually had some lyrics on it,
Yes,
but
sir.
it wasn't completed, so it doesn't matter anyway. But like, yeah, I've actually worked on that beat and everything, and I'm pretty sure I've worked on plenty of your beats, and we just don't even know it.
Yeah, that's
You know?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's
so-
crazy because I shot a music video to that.
Yeah, for real.
Like that, I put it out because we weren't using it. Like nothing had done it. You know, no one
Yeah,
had
I
done
mean, it's
anything yet.
crazy, man. How it's just crazy how we're all connected in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna keep going back to it, man. But
For sure.
it's always synchronicity at Space Pod TV.
Hey, don't be shy.
Every
Hey.
time.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you playing it right now? Uh-oh. Got that
T-Mac.
Justin Timberlake Pharrell feel.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I like that. Pharrell's super
Cross the
producer.
line, break the chain.
T-Mac, the
Don't
space
be so
pod.
shy. I feel the same. Put down the phone.
Oh, wait.
Talk to me.
Get 'em.
We're here right now. So best believe, not the time or place to practice. Better step up, take your chances. Feel the music, keep on dancing. You never know just what could happen. Don't be so shy.
Woo, that shit is catchy.
This is where it gets me.
Don't be so shy, times like this. Don't be so shy.
See, that's a shout out to VA.
Don't
Nice.
be so shy, times like this.
So VA
Keep the pace.
wrote that chorus,
Don't slow it down.
and that set the tone for everything.
That dude definitely knows how to write choruses. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man, he's really helped me shape the way I write, the way I think about writing. Because the hands down thing you have to change if you want to change anything in your life or what you're doing physically is how you think about it.
Yep.
That's first. Is how you think about writing or how you think about doing something.
It's a change in the heart. You know, like in order to change the way somebody even reacts to a situation or people, how they think, you have to change their heart about it. You can't just tell them and they learn it. They have to feel it. So,
Usually by making mistakes and learning from them.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because like me personally, I'm really stubborn when it comes to like changing up. I'm way less now, but like back in the day, people would make a suggestion. I'd be like, no, man, what are you talking about? Like this shit's hot. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? To go on your point though, that's why it's so important to not just have yes men around you.
Right.
You can't
right.
just have people that say, "Yeah, man, that shit's hot." Yeah, man, that shit's hot.
exactly.
Because you're
we
never
talk about that all the time. Yes, men ain't gonna do nothing for you.
no, because you're gonna be like, "Cool." It's like your mom telling you, "I'm proud of you."
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
proud of
Yeah,
you.
you
right,
know
right.
she
My
loves
mom
you.
thinks I'm cool. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you have to have people around you that will give you real critique, and
Right.
not just because they feel like they want their input.
That's key.
And right, because that happens a lot too.
It's always like, I
they
think
just
you
want
should
it to
do it
be
this
their
way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
That's not what you want, but
I'm
an
like-
honest, real critique.
But you can tell from your gut, like, hey, I need just real critique, beginning to end. And if you lay it out like that for people,
Yeah.
I think, and then you obviously trust your gut, and then you know people to trust. Like,
Yeah.
I send Breeze myself all the time. I'm like, what do you think? Like,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You
know?
definitely always want different opinions. Like,
And I write it out, not in a way that I'm like, you have to change this or it's not going to be good. It's like, this is what I think. If you feel like this could be true, try it. Try it.
And that's how me and VA have gotten to such a good writing partnership, because he sends
That's
me
cool, man.
a long list of changes.
Yeah.
And he knows that I'm not going to make every change.
Right.
He just knows, but I probably make 70% of the changes because I'm
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a stylistic thing, but I don't think, that's my.
right.
You know what I
Once
mean?
you get a chance to actually like go back and listen to it and sit on it, some things you got to sleep on.
Yeah, like some lyric changes are so you wouldn't even catch it. It's one word. It's like in "Don't Be So Shy."
It's a
one of the-
detail, yeah.
One of the, for example, in "Don't Be So Shy," one of the lyrics was, what was it? It said, "It would be a shame if we could be a thing, but let it go." We had it say, "It would be a shame if we became a thing and let it go." And VA caught that.
He was
and
like, hell no.
He goes, "If we became a thing, you're talking about like it already happened. We're talking about
Right.
present right now."
Right.
One word changed the whole dynamic. And I said, damn, that would have been a mistake, because like a book, if you're talking in present the whole time, you can't all of a sudden say one thing in the past.
Yeah, right.
Or one thing in the
Like
future.
saying had instead of have.
Right. And I'm like, wow, that, like, you don't even think about it, right?
That's amazing. Yeah, that's why you said it's good to have an extra set of ears and really don't rush things that you put out. Mm-hmm. Man.
But on the other side, yeah, don't rush things to put it out, but then find that balance of don't wait forever. Too many people hit me up and be like, "Yeah, I'm a singer. I do this, I do that." I said, "Okay, cool, show me something." And they're like, "Oh, I don't have any music out."
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
God, that's the worst.
And you know what? I'm like, listen, it's not even about having music out. I don't need to see you on Spotify. Do you have a YouTube video of you singing into
That's
the camera?
what I asked the people the same question. They're like, I gotta. No, half the time it's not even a recording on their phone.
Right.
You just download an app and rap into your phone. You can't even do that. You know
Right.
what I'm
I just
saying?
need to hear something.
Yeah, right.
It's like I just need to look at all these big people that got famous off of just YouTube videos of
SoundCloud.
singing right in the camera, like looks like
Yep.
shit, and it's
Instagram.
Yep.
like
I think that's
Bieber
how-
and Shawn Mendes and all
yeah.
these people. They're just fucking talk. Nicki Minaj. They're just singing in the camera.
That's
it doesn't matter.
crazy.
You
I
don't
think
need-
I remember
So it's possible.
before Wiz Khalifa got famous, he got famous from this video where he was just sitting there smoking a blunt, freestyling. And I think that's what made him famous.
Hey,
So it's
speaking
like-
of, Wiz Khalifa was born in Grand Forks. Hey,
Come on now.
you know that?
I thought it was Minot, but I knew it was North
It was in the
Dakota.
Air Force Base, but you're close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grand Forks? Okay, all right. I was born there too. We'll see where it go. But that's what's up, because you know Ronda Rousey, she used to live in North Dakota as well. North Dakota's hot right now.
She
I
did?
mean, y'all
Of course, that
don't
buff ass bitch
understand.
used to live in North Dakota.
North Dakota is hot. Like, y'all don't understand. Pay attention. We really out here.
Well, I mean, it's cold, but it's hot.
Yeah, I got frostbite this
It's cold as
morning.
fuck right now.
It was horrible.
I woke up like 20 times last night. My lips just,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it's dry up
It's
here.
miserable sometimes.
Well, we are up here, so let's talk about the weather for a minute. So you coming from San Francisco? What's
Yeah,
it like when you
it's gonna be about 20 degrees and no. Let's talk
out here
about
in
the weather.
space?
Yeah, space is warmer.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's been crazy.
Probably.
It's been crazy, but it's cool that you keep coming back. That's one thing I respect about you, is that you ain't never hesitated to tell people where you're from, where you grew up, where things happen. Some people dip out and they don't want to say. You could go to LA and San Francisco and not tell anybody where you're from and just be the newest hit.
Oh,
But you come out there and you represent, like I said, you represent it.
I represent it because I'm proud of it, and two, no one meets anyone from North Dakota. Where I'm
So they
from.
think it's cool.
For real.
No.
Or like even when we go to the cities and we tell people we're from Fargo, they're just blown away. They're like, Fargo artist? No way. They're just like so excited.
Yeah.
You know?
It makes a difference because we gotta, and that's why this show is so important.
Mm-hmm.
So for all the people listening, like share it. All the people that have been on here, all the people that want to
Yes.
support it, like, yeah.
Subscribe, put the word out, share it. That's the key. Make a comment. Just do something. Just, we out here, you know, and we representing. This is a free thing.
There's a lot of artists in this area that just, you know, they're looking for a way for exposure, and this is that way.
Yep.
So-
Yep. And we're already booked out months, man. I'm telling you, like there's so much more we have in store for you guys. You have no idea.
Hey.
No idea. Not a
Nice.
single clue. So,
So what,
yeah.
what are your plans now, T-Mac? You know, as far as now that you back for a little while, what you doing?
I'm gonna meet up with some boys tonight. Meet up with the guys.
Right.
Hang out. Go downtown. Check it out. You know, I know Fargo downtown's been blowing up a little bit. They got some,
Oh, yeah.
some
Some new
buildings and
businesses.
stuff. It looks cool down there. It's actually like looking like a nice downtown now. Like it's cool.
You like it? Yeah, go
And,
check out Robert Street and the they're building the skyscraper and
The tallest building in Fargo is being built.
Yeah.
in the state.
Oh, in the state.
That's the plan.
Oh, and then I'm gonna get back to San Francisco, and you know I do my day job out there too, which is marketing. So I'm always constantly thinking of how to promote and how
That's
to market.
real.
So social media. So you know it's a good job to have while I'm doing my thing because
Yeah, that's a perfect combination right there.
yeah. And so if you find something that you love to do in the meantime to have your cash cow to make some money
Yep,
while
yep.
you're doing your thing because
Yeah, let's
everyone
talk-
has
yeah.
this false mindset of I'm just gonna make all this money off music right away, and it's just
That
not
is
gonna
certainly
happen.
not the
No,
case.
no.
And like you said, know your worth. But I like how you said, we kind of touched on this in another episode, was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But don't think everything you do is free, but just know that, like you said, music's not just going to release a song and be the hottest thing and be able to retire. Like, we working people. Like you said, we got the day jobs and we making music, but eventually we have to work less at the day job and the music takes up.
Yeah, just
Yep.
get better at your craft. That's all you can do every day, step by step. That's it.
Hell yeah.
So you going to go downtown and, yeah, we ain't going to say where you going or nothing like that, but all I know is it's going to sound like this.
Nice.
Because I know this man, and I know what's gonna happen.
Nah, man, I got a girlfriend now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a first, but yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we really out here, baby.
Hey, man. T-Mac, I really appreciate you coming on the Space Pod.
Hey, no, I appreciate you having me.
Fucking
for sure.
legend in the building, man. I'm going to just say that.
Oh,
and like I
thanks.
said, we all got a connection somehow, some way. So come tell your story on Space Pod TV. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on another episode. Because shit's about to get crazy. I'm telling you right now. That being said, I'm your host, Paley Invasion. We got Breeze on the mix right here.
Yeah.
LaShare behind the camera. And that being said, we out.
Peace. Let's get it.
Yeah. Okay. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it.